won't promise, but I'll do my very best. I promise that much to be on my very best behavior. Hey Stacy! Hey Herbert! Hey Father! Right, so I promise to be on my very best behavior, right, as much as possible. So, as you know, we're segueing into, we are in 7 days of what we call our summer body challenge. So it is that us as labor-free wives have dedicated these 7 days, and we started on Monday, where we try as best as possible to adhere to clean eating. So we have decided to integrate more fruits and veggies into our diet. We have decided to eliminate most of those things that are not very good for us. So we have not been having a lot of... What about last night, Herbert? You were here last night. Right. So we have decided to integrate, more white meat or less meat, or those things that will make us glow and grow more as women and wives. So we have been drinking more water. We have gotten up from the start of the week. We have been getting up at 5 o'clock. Well, the first morning we got up at 5:30 and decided that we want to spend more time. So we've been getting up at 5 o'clock and we have been working out. So homegirl muscles then really stretched and sore, but it has been an awesome time. And my only regret, if I should call it that, is that we didn't actually get to do the 21 days, but it has been an awesome time. And to end all of this, to culminate all of this, we will be meeting on Sunday at the Boardwalk Beach that is in Portmore, St. Catherine. If you are in Jamaica, then you can, trust me, just hop on over. Yes, we were here last night, so we're talking about, part 1 of what a man finds sexy. So though we are going to, right, so this is it now. So we're going to be having Pastor Glenville Lidner, a very, very down to earth, hit the target, nail on the head man that will be coming to speak to us from a man's perspective for what a man finds sexy. What, as a wife, should you be working on to enhance that element of your relationship with your husband? What does a man find sexy? So I don't want to have you not be a part of that. It is not. So though it was really relegated to the ladies who are part of the challenge, I have decided to open up Sunday to anybody who wants to be a part of it, right? There is a cover charge, naturally, because it includes entry to the beach and it includes your lunch, right? As well as other giveaways that we will be having. We'll be having some persons from body image coming in to do some makeup tutorials for the ladies, just to enhance royal priesthood, to enhance the look and to ensure that the ladies leave in a certain mindset, knowing that they have a responsibility, not just to their spouses, not just to their marriages, but to themselves. Hey Judy, to themselves, to ensure that they maintain a certain level of femininity that is, and that will serve to enhance the atmosphere of their relationship. Now, persons might be asking, if you're coming on for the first time, hey Vanessa, then you might be asking, what is Labor-Free Wives? Labor-Free Wives was birthed out of my book. Yes, so it was birthed out of that, where Labor-Free Wives said, shake those labels and live your fantasy. But here it is, that this is the arm where we serve women who are in challenging relationships and are finding it difficult to balance life, everything that is happening with you and around you, and to walk into that which you believe is your call, that which is how you want to serve humanity, but somehow what you are going through psychologically, physically, socially, emotionally has seemed to be hindering you from walking fully into this. This is the type of service that we provide, the type of support that we provide that would allow you to fully walk into your destiny unhindered by the things that are happening around you, right? So we from time to time, at least once a month, we try to have some sort of activity to enhance the experience and to enable, to equip these women, to empower them to walk in this regard. Now, this is what we have for the month of July. Going into August, we'll be having a getaway to an Airbnb where we'll be having a Pastor Crosskill. We'll be having an all-night pajama prayer party. All right, let's get that again. An all-night, right? All-night pajama prayer party. All-night pajama prayer party. So we're going away to this Airbnb from the Friday evening, and we are going to be in having some discussions, and then we will go into prayer for the night. We'll be having 3 ladies with us, 3 mighty movers and shakers in the kingdom, who will be having Pastor Janice Crosskill. And we know when we hear that name, we're talking about going into the word in depth. We will be having Pastor Crystal Sewell Davis, who is another, when it comes to intercession and going into prayer, these ladies are phenomenal. Also going to be with us is Apostle Georgia Jackson. So we're talking also about deliverance. I know that there is a question on your mind. Hey Marlene, welcome. There is a question that you're asking. Is it just for married women? No, it is for wives. As a matter of fact, our tagline is, you are a wife, not just a married woman. But we will not go into that tonight, because that is for another discussion. But absolutely not, it is not for married women only. So if you are not yet married, but you are postured as a wife and waiting for Mr. Right to find you, then you are welcome to take part in any of the activities that we have going on. So Herbert is asking what the cost is. The cost is 4,000 Jamaican dollars, and that includes entry to the beach. It includes your lunch, and naturally there are always, when you come to a label-free wife event, there are always giveaways. There are always something that you get to take away. So yes, that is, and we'll be vibing. I tell the ladies last night, and I've been telling everybody, do not show up on the beach in no long tights, no long leggings, and no t-shirt, right? Do not. It is forbidden. We will disown you if you turn up on the beach looking like that. The dress code is beach elegant, right? The dress code is beach elegant. So you are expected to come looking nice and sassy and looking like a label-free wife, a woman who knows what she's about, a woman who exudes confidence and sensuality. We are expecting you to show and to show representing yourself well. All right, so we're back tonight and we're looking at part 2. I promised you that starting last night, but tomorrow officially we will be back online for our regular Friday night lives, right? So tomorrow is the official launch, and if you're hearing a baby in the background, yes, I have a 10-month-old. So she is always excited and causing everybody else to be excited. So she is in the background, just in case you're hearing. Hey Shanique, hey Carol, welcome guys. All right, so here it is. Let me know if you're seeing and you're hearing me clearly, right? So there might be some disruptions. We know how it is with the internet, so let me know. So tonight I decided that I'm going to be segmenting an element of tonight for question and answer. So once you type in your questions, I will do my very best to answer as best as I can. All right, but again, last night, just to recap, we looked at, hey Diane, we looked at what you are able to do as a woman, those things that you can take responsibility of as a woman to ensure that you create that mood and mode of sexiness. All right, we talked about taking care of your mind, we talk about taking care of your body, ensure that your hygiene, right? So we spoke about making sure that your breath, your body odor, you're taking regular showers. All of these things we spoke about last night. We spoke about the fact that you are to control what you are able to control, and you are not to leave the responsibility of your being filled up, the validation and the affirmation and the consolation that you need is not to be left up to solely up to your spouse, but that you have a role to play, that you are to practice that and know that you are to work on your level of confidence in whatever your body type is. You are to walk fully in that regard. So those are some of the things that we spoke about. But I told you I want you to show up on Sunday. So guess what happened? I absolutely am not going to be going into whatever I believe that Pastor may be talking about. We've not had discussion, so I don't know what angle you'll be coming from, but I'm not going to go in there. But I wanted to look at something tonight. I wanted to, because one of the questions that I'm asked regularly is, why is it that Labor Free? Because we're usually having events. We usually have retreats, like all-day retreats, where we just go away for the entire day and just spend the time, having these discussions, eating nice food, hearing from other speakers, playing classical music in the background, drinking some wine. We have these kind of things. At least once per month, we have something that allows us to show up in our prettiness, right? So this is a question that I'm regularly asked. Why is it that we're so hype? Truthfully, it is not that we are hype. It is because we have recognized that it is important. It is an important element that you focus, zeroing on being intentional in having little getaways. So whilst you might not be able to in this season go away for an entire weekend or an entire week, you can't go to a resort just to put up your legs and have a pina colada. We recognize that we are the ones who are in the house, even if you are not physically hands-on taking care of your own household chores, you have to supervise your house help, right? Some of us have 9 to 5s. Some of us have our businesses. Some of us have 9 to 5s and our businesses. Some of us have 9 to 5 business, picnic, and man, right? So it's a lot, and it can be very, very draining. There was a point in time when I had 6 children in the house, right? I had 2 university students, I had a high school student, I had primary school students, and I had a baby. And everybody's need is different based on the level that they are at. And everybody somehow always comes back to mommy. Daddy comes back to mommy. And for many women, say man is just a, Herbert, you want to come? Alright, just DM me and we'll start it out. Yes, you can. If you want to, definitely. So, it can be very, very strenuous. It can be very, very hectic. It can be very, very demanding, right? You being in this position where you're constantly giving of yourself with no return, with no one speaking into you, no one pouring into you, no one ensuring that you are continuously replenished. And as I said to you last night, there is an element we will have to learn that we have to take responsibility for our lives. We cannot sit down, right, and be depending on our spouses to fulfill all of our needs. No man is in a position where he can fulfill all of your needs. It is not possible. He might can give you some money and he will fulfill your financial need, and some man will go all the way, anything where money can buy, he will fulfill that need. He will take anything off of the rack. He not ask you how much feed. You have to just ask feed and that's it. You will have it, right? But at the same man that will have erectile dysfunction. It is the same man that will come into your bed and cannot fully satisfy you sexually. Then you have one next man, him a sharp shooter, right? How much time for the night him a click on a clock, right? But then he is the man that is not able to financially take care of your needs, right? Am I speaking tonight, ladies? So there is nobody. Then you will have a man who will hold your hand and pray, right? He will pray you through any situation. He will counsel you through any situation. Hey, Antoinette, he will walk you through all of these things, but he broke like a church house. And that is why you see some girl have 3-4 man. Because we have not built up ourselves to that degree where we're able to pour into our own selves, where we're able to take responsibility for our own lives, our own mentality, our own psychological care, our own emotional care, our own financial care. And so as a result of that, we have to be continuously depending on men to fill these gaps. Guys, I'm asking you to go ahead. If there's anybody that you believe that will benefit from our discussion tonight, we won't be staying long, don't worry, right? Just go right ahead and feel free to share the live that they can hop on. So one of the things that I want to look at, I want to answer that question tonight. Why is it that labor-free wives always dress up and find somewhere to go? Why is it that in February they had a retreat where they were dressed in red and white and all of these things and whatnot, and you know, have music and all of these things, and then pre-Mother's Day they were in all white and on the grass in a picnic setting and sipping wine. Some people are drunk, right? So why is it we had a recent master class in the gardens where we persons were just there and we had these discussions and it was cocktail style and red lipstick. Why is it so important that all of these things are taking place? No, men find a lot of things sexy. They find you physically attractive, and sexy is different from attractive, but that's a different discussion, right? So physically they will like breasts. Someone like breasts, they find breasts very sexy, like them and their mother never part company very well. Someone finds breasts sexy. There are some other men who like the bumper. Some men like different things stimulate them, different things turn them on. Hey Paula darling, different things turn them on, different things give them a rise. But there are some things outside of the physical, like men, like women, that are daring. Like others find it sexy. If a woman does take charge and does act up independently and acting like she knows what she's about. And we spoke about that last night, the confidence, right? Having that level of confidence. But there is something called and as I thought about it, I made a few little jottings, some little notes. And there are things like interesting is interest. And when you're not so interested and you pretend, right, like you interested. Cricket, football, I am not a sports person, right? While I will have some discussions about the news, when it comes to sports, me blind, deaf and dumb. Very few things that I am occupied with when it comes to sports. It is not my strong suit. But if you know say your man is a sportsman and he into every sporting activity, somehow men find it attractive for you to come sit down in the chair next to him and he's watching what is taking place, like the recent games, and you are there and you are having the discussion with him when him say goal, even if for the wrong team you cheer for. He finds it sexy, right? These are some of the things, right? There's also, surprisingly, we talk about good man, you know, when I talk about the little fenty, men like honesty and kindness. Man, like, we talk about that, the mean-spirited woman and the mean-tongued woman, and when you talk to him and when you deal with people, it's pure venom coming out. It is not very sexy. It is not sexy. Men do not find that sexy at all. hey Petrina, they don't. But one of the things that, as I said before, in answering our original question, I want to zero in on that men really do find attractive is feminine independence. And remember, I said feminine independence. So this is not you acting like you're the man of the house or you wearing the pants. Men do not like that part of it. Men do not like when they feel threatened in their space as a manor yard. They want to always, and I'm sure Pastor will elaborate more on this. Men want to feel that they are in charge. They want to be the knight in shining armor. You have some man who not come to your rescue until when you broke down, packed down, you know. You have some man who stay so. You have some men who are not very confident in themselves. So you have to be, as my friend would call it, the dams in distress. Them have to say you're out of it before they show up and come to your rescue. Because the more out of it you are, is the more of a man they feel. Them feel manly when them come to your rescue. So when you're broke and have no money and people have to call you for their money and your rent have to pay, that's how some men are. Them not showing up for you unless you are in that place. But there are other men who like women who are movers and shakers, women who can make decisions for themselves, women who are assertive and set boundaries, women who know what they're about, women who we as labor-free wives are working to build up these kinds of women who know that you have a sense of purpose and you are chasing this purpose and you are not afraid to stand up for what you believe in. You are not afraid to think for yourself and make decisions for yourself. So while you will not override your man, you will be able to contribute positively because you have a mind of your own. You not just sit down like some dolly. My daughter, them have some dolly named American Dolls, and me them feel very, very real. And you have some other one that them call those are the ones that pass school, and when you feed them, they pass out the school. What's the name again? Ooh, I don't remember. But they the man no want, some man want dolly. Can they want somebody to just push around like they are puppy show. But a real man, a man who know him about, when man them dead, the kind of man not agree with me. The man baby alive, Vanessa. That's it. So some man wants some baby alive. So when them say move, you just shift over, you not even ask no question. When them say jump, you just a jump, so like a jumping jack. Whilst you have some men who like when you can say, babe, look here, let me tell you something. I've been thinking, Lord, some man find that sexy. Some man find it when a woman is able to use her mental faculties and are able to think for herself. A woman who is assertive, and if you want to go back to school, you're chasing it. If you want to do a business, you're moving at it. And so a woman like this now go lock up in her house every day. You can't put her up and no whatnot. You can't pin her down in no corner like no flowers. She is going to know that she needs social relationships outside of what she has with you. She's going to know that you are not the only person that can pour into her. She is going to know that what she is carrying is greater than just the confines of the marriage. And so because of this, women like these will connect. So they will come out, and we provide we facilitate these women who know that they are more than just what meets the eye. We make these things available to them in order for them to grow and to move into that which God calls them to. Hey, Chriselle, darling. Hey, Keisha. Yes. Women like these know so there's absolutely no way. Sometimes you come in and you want to say, you buy one red shoes. But by the time you take you out of bag, man, red shoes again. Then you not have one red shoes already. Them not black go with everything. You don't have one black shoes, why not just wear with the clothes? We have buy more. If you call your girlfriend and say, look here, Mr. Me go for Springs. And Mr. Springs have sale. And Mr. Me see the red shoes. And she said, girl, you couldn't call me. It's a different vibe. It's a different atmosphere. It's a different kind of flex. It's a different kind of move. And so it is important for your own rejuvenation, for your own strengthening, for your own growth, that you make it a regular part of your life, that you are taking time out from mommy duty and wife duty. You will pop down. You will pop down mentally. You will pop down psychologically. You will pop down in every single solitary way. You must at some point, look here, if you cannot say to your husband, watch the children, I am going for a girls' night out, save up the money and call in a sitter, but from time to time, take a break. Take a break. And me used to tell my husband, say, look here, Papa, you're not killing me off. You will not kill me off. Me not stay here, be no Cinderella around the clock. And it's no disrespect. I tell you the last night, I love housework. I love housework. But me no Cinderella. I mean, I'm dead in a Cinderella position. And as a matter of fact, after a while, Cinderella did get a bus. So I'm not going to stay in that position. So if it's evening, you don't drive, get up, bed, put on your clothes and jump on a yellow bus. Go sit down in an Emancipation Park. Go up a Devon House. Buy yourself an ice cream. Walk around. Look at nice things. You might not have the money now, but eventually you know where you're striving to go. You know who you want to be. And you might not be in that position, but you're expanding your vision for yourself. It is important as a woman, as a mother, as a wife, that you make regular, intentional appointments with yourself to take time away from your day-to-day activities. Step away so you can think. Step away so you can be rejuvenated. Step away so you can drink a glass of wine. Sometimes you want to drink a long glass of wine. I mean, I want to look at that and I'm worried, this man. I want to come loud me up. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just want to be refreshed. Step away. Make it a point of duty. Every month, go buy a fish. Sit down, whether you want to go to Elsha Beach or you want to go to go somewhere. Eat something that you've never eaten before. Go to an Indian restaurant. Put on something nice, man, something nice, and put on some nice perfume. And even if you're not driving and you have to take bus, walk with one little heels, because heels have one walk away to make you have a little sexy vibe. Put it on. Put on one nice little top. Fix up yourself and come out of the house. So you are here wondering if you're coming on Sunday. Why not? When last you go beach? There will be the sea there, the big open sea. If you want to go, we are allowing time for those ladies who want to go swim or want to go splash. Go swim and go splash. Come back and have something nice to eat. Have an adult conversation. Remember I called somebody one day and I said, Jesus, I want some adult conversation. Them pitney and drive me crazy. All I hear is cartoons. All I hear right now, them watch something about fairy tale. And while you will watch these things with them from time to time, it's not a big people vibe. You want persons to be thinking and planning, and you want to be in the company of people who are going in the direction that you're going. Men find good man, solid man. Men who are secure and confident in themselves find this element of a woman's sexy. Get up, man. You're not doormat. You are not a pushover. You are not a walkover. Don't do that to yourself. Don't just be sitting down and be a yes girl to everything. No. You are a woman with worth and purpose. You are a whole being who carries strength. Know who you are and begin to walk into this. And before any man can find you sexy, before any man thinks you're attractive, before any man thinks you are to die for, then you absolutely must embody this yourself. all the way down into the corner to that little secluded spot, right? Your entry fee of $4,000 covers your lunch, and it covers your entry to the beach. And of course, there will be giveaways and lots of things. You don't want to miss it. But even if you're not able to come on Sunday, which I'm hoping you will, take some time. The holidays are coming up. So Sunday is the end of July. Monday is the 1st of August, which is Emancipation Day. Plan something for yourself. There will be Emancipation Day and there will be Independence Day. Take one of those for the family and take one for you. You are important. You are a wife. You are not just a wife. You are supposed to be sexy, seen, sassy, and saved. You're supposed to be embodying the full thing. That's what Jesus died for you to access. Alright? Be deliberate, be intentional, and take some time for yourself. Now, we really should have done so since you did not know. We're coming on again tomorrow at 8:30. Prepare your questions if it is that you want. It would be awesome if you would just DM me the questions from before, then I'd be able to answer them. So I will take your questions tomorrow and I'll do my very best to answer them. Send them, DM me during the course of the day so that I can prepare myself to be of the best of service to you. Guys, remember one point. You are the one who holds things. You are the one who holds the home together. The Lord is depending on you to finish strong. The Lord is depending on you to carry out your purpose. Edion, Endelmel, the Lord is depending on you. You cannot afford to be burnt out in the middle of the process. You cannot be so overwhelmed and overcome by the challenges of your life. There is support. There is help. Come on out on Sunday. Come on out. If you want more information, then just send me a message and I'll let you know what's happening. Alright? So I'll see you tomorrow. It's a date. Ensure to send me your questions from very early and we will take care of it. Once again, guys, thank you so very much for being in my company. I enjoy serving you. All the best now and I'll see you tomorrow. Alright?